pull up with number more and goose. Catch me with a bitch, I'm tryna bury my bones. Hit it from the back and I'm gone.
Yeah, B-I-double-G-D-O-double-G, man. Don't get it twisted.
Baby, 5 days a week.
Let's run it.
Let's run it. Runners ride with us 5 days, we stay true. Chico drop a take it, need it, look in the mule. Really hold it down while the whole room moves. Chico go left, but the chemistry still smooth. 2 p.m. out and 4 p.m. east. We never lose. Talking that sports, giving runners the news. TMR live 5 days a week. Funniest in town. They subscribe, yeah. Man, sit your ass down. Look, Chico hop on the mic with that vibe with the knowledge. Sports story and sort of college pro. He got all of it. Ask the real questions, get a different perspective. Runners in the chat like, damn, Chico, you effective. Chico long on the story, yeah, he talk 20 minutes, drop $1 in the chat, and he paint the whole picture. Me sitting back like the Joker really know. Chico deep in the game, he the plug, he the bro. Weak mama walk through, hey girl, I'm a man, ma. Everybody laughing. Chico crack a joke, keep the energy cracking. Whole string lit, we bobbing, we snapping. 5 days a week, we locked in, no off days allowed. 2 p.m. mountain time, 4 east, runners in the crowd. Runners ride with us 5 days, we stay true. Chico drop a take and neatly look at the muse. Hold it down while the whole room moves. Chico go left, but the chemistry still smooth. 2 p.m. mountain, 4 p.m. east, we never lose. Talking that sports, giving runners the news. I'm alive 5 days a week, funniest in town. Ain't subscribe, yeah, sit your ass down. Sports dude, got the facts and the flair. Intriguing question, make you stop and stare. Chico wanna rock like that, remind me when I wrestle the well. Uncle Needy the big dog, post prime confidant, black 21 in the game, that's the real talk. Need me hold it down, keep the shit on the rails. People come through, ride, but it's forced to prevail. From Beverly to Hawaii, in my crooked letter, runners are connected. We better together, big brand, every super check, show love to the crew. Chico break it down, give us something new. Smash that light, you pay rent, stop the TMR live, we gon' make your day lit. Monday through Friday, same time every week, 2 p.m. out, 4 p.m. east. This the sports show. Runners ride with us 5 days, we stay true. Chico drop a take and me, look in the mule. Hold it down while the whole room moves. That you we could go left, but the chemistry still smooth. 2 p.m. out and 4 p.m. east, we never lose. Talking that sports, giving runners the news. Yeah, I'm all live 5 days a week. Funniest in town. Ain't subscribe yet.
Sit your ass down.
Hey, runners, grab your snacks, grab your minutes, grab your patience. Cause Chico about to lose his mind in 3, 2. I swear I fought that well with one hand kneeling. They're going, why you giving me this, man?
I ain't even gonna let the beat drop. If they hear that sound, they know what time it is. Yes, sir. Uncle Chico. Live and direct.
Another live with Uncle and Big Dog Chico.
It's another one. It's another one, baby. It's another one.
Another live with Uncle and Big Dog. With Uncle and Big Dog. With Uncle and Big Dog.
So get ready for it.
Uncle and Big Dog Chico.
I saw this post online, and I think Shador ran into this youngster in the airport right here. So shout out to him and shout out to his mom, Miss Penix. Said it was really cool to meet for her son to meet Shador Sanders, the son of Deion Sanders. And said Shador took time to conversate with his son, with her son, and everything. So, you know, to see things like that, the son gonna remember it forever. You see videos and pictures of like LeBron James with current NBA players when they were this age right here. Jason Tatum, Trey Young in them. And then
you going all over the place and not bringing it on home.
Bring it on home then. Bring it on home for me.
Juju and Cordell.
Juju and Cordell. I mean, I was trying to get there, but go ahead. You got it.
You passed it on the block, and it's a one-way street, so you're going to have to loop around. Every other street one way. I ain't know which way you going. Like, damn, Chico, you done passed it. Oh, my man, now I got to go up here.
Juju and Cordell. LeBron and Jason Tatum. You know, LeBron and Ice Trey, and so on. You know?
Me and Chico. I remember you walked up with me. like 3 years ago, like, hey, man, can I get a picture with you? I said, man, you can get a picture, man. But you out there, we really should do a show together, but I'll take a picture with you. You ain't know. Well, you might have posted. You ain't never tagged.
Oh my gosh!
Why you ain't tagged me, man? Why you ain't tagged me?
Shout out to Shador, man. And he's doing this thing up there. I got a couple of highlights right here. Shador to Boston, Denzel Boston, the rookie wide receiver, going way downtown, banging on him like a cripple of blood right here. Easky? What?
That would never get old.
Oh, the banging?
Yeah, banging up.
We got banged up. Well, you know what?
I tell you what I loved about that visit too, man, because it's easy to forget about it, particularly when you're around him a lot, or even just see it a lot in the media and see him as Coach Prime or Prime the father. I love Coach Monk and the head coach Cleveland Brown saying,
yes.
Hey, man, he said, man, that was Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders.
Like, stop playing.
If he was 14, he probably would have Deion freaking Sanders.
Yeah, what you talking about, man?
Yeah, that was a joke for him to keep it real like that, man.
Yeah,
and that's why people,
man, that was Deion Sanders.
Yeah, that's why people can relate to Monken, man. I think that's why a lot of people like him, because he's not staying that straight faced or whatever, trying to just, the traditional head coach. I got to stay, No, dog, that's Deion Sanders. I'm human. Yeah, I like
trying
that.
To force yourself to act like that's just one of my players' dads. Man, stop playing.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
Shout out to Monken.
Baby, 5 days a week. Let's run it. Let's run it. Runners ride with us 5 days, we stay true. Chico dropper, taking needed, looking to muse. Really hold it down while the whole room moves. Chico go left, but the chemistry still smooth. 2 p.m. out, 4 p.m. east. We never lose. Talking that sports, giving runners the news. TMR live 5 days a week. Uncle Needy the big dog, Coach Prime Confidant, Black 21 in the game, that's the real talk. Any hold it down, keep the shit on the rails. People come through wild, but it's forced up a belt. From Beverly to Hawaii, my crooked letter runners are connected. We better together, big brand, every super check. Show love to the crew, Chico break it down. Give us something new, back, snap that light, let you pay rent. Stop the TMR live, we gon' make your day lit. Monday through Friday, same time every week, 2 p.m. out, 4 p.m. east. This the sports show. Runners ride with us 5 days, we stay true. Hey. Chico dropper taking me, looking to muse. Hold it down while the whole room moves. We could go left, but the chemistry is still smooth. 2 p.m. 4 p.m. We never lose. Talking that sports, giving runners the new gym.
We can go to our guests now.
Yes, sir.
We got all of our runners out there that we have.
We got no other than our defensive coordinator from Colorado checking in with us a couple of days before camp started, taking the time out to get started with us because Chico, work don't care who do it. Work just want to get done. We got Chris Marv with us. Coach Marv, come on board.
Let's go, baby. Coach.
Hey, man, I like that quote you just dropped right there, man. That was a smooth line, bro.
I can't remember where I heard it from. It was you.
Oh, yeah. Man. How y'all doing, baby?
Doing good, brother.
Coach. Good, Coach. Appreciate you.
How has the summer been? How have you been since spring ball to now? What's the progression been like?
Yeah, I'm great, man. There has been objectives that we've had for each segment, right? You have the segment right after spring ball. that you assess, you evaluate, how can we progressively get better, and from a teaching standpoint, expectation, communication, leading, relationship development with the players and amongst each other, because we're still kind of a new staff in some ways. And then once the summer rolls around, okay, how can we deploy the things that we just talked about, right? So a couple of segments there that we wanted to make sure that we improved as a staff, but also that our players could receive the information in a way where they could go apply it and do so on a consistent basis. So there's always room for improvement as it relates to coaching and teaching. And that's all coaching is, right? Making sure that you can teach information and that is clear, concise, but also, man, that is compelling, right? That it compels them in a particular way to go out and perform and do what you're asking them to do. And they're motivated and inspired to be the best versions of themselves, man. So that's what it's been. So you ask about the segments of that, and also the summer when you look at them in concert with one another, man. I like the growth that we've had. Obviously, the unique thing about the sport that I get to coach and the sport that we all love is that you see things and you watch the change and growth in young men, and you hope that it's going to present itself in the way that you want it to present itself when football is played. But ain't no football getting played, right? You got to put them pads back on. You got to run around. You got to slam into folks. You got to sweat. You got to go through an 8, 9, 10 play drive. And then you can really see as a coaching staff who we are as a staff, but also who the players are individually, but then also collectively. So I like the young brothers that we have, man. We have some good kids who are hungry, who have the right mindset. I know that Coach has talked a lot to you guys and in other places about how that has been a very intentional approach in terms of developing this team and how this staff, and not the staff, but how this roster was put together. And man, you can see it. So, but now it's time to go play some ball. So I'm excited about it.
Hey, I like when you're in the huddle and you address every position group, letting them know, I need you here, situational, it's third down and short or whatever like that. Just talk about being in the middle of that huddle, like whether it's a timeout on the sideline, third down is 16, whatever it is, just keeping your guys locked in and focused on those situational awareness, I guess you could say, keeping them focused and aware and understanding what's going on the football field.
Yeah, man, great question. So again, a part of our identity is playing smart, right? And so in order for them to play smart, we're responsible for teaching them certain things. And then also we have to coach in a way that demonstrates intelligence, right? So what is the huddle? Why are we huddling? Why is there a timeout? It's an opportunity to regain composure, to regain poise, and to mentally prepare ourselves for this physical engagement we're about to have once this huddle breaks, right? So if that's what it's for, okay, based on the timing of practice or based on the time in the game, how can I communicate to them in a way that effectively launches them so that they can go do what we asking them to do, right? So, but if you don't take a step back and realize what the huddle is, just guys over here getting water and we're just gonna scream at them, I think that's a poor approach to having an opportunity to prepare them to go do what they're capable of doing. And that's not a jab at anybody, that's just what I think. I think, again, going back to I think earlier in this conversation, why are we doing what we're doing?
Yeah.
Right? Why is this occurring? What I'll say, so that steers in a lot of ways what I'm about to say, how I'm about to say it, because some huddles, you want to give information, you want to communicate, and you want to launch them well, but being up 21 in the first quarter in the huddle versus the game is tied 7-7 in the fourth, the framework of that huddle is the same, but the message I'm delivering and how I deliver it might be a little bit different.
Yeah, cool. I have one question before we go, Coach. If you had to wear some on your chest, would it be consistency wins? Would it be doing numbers, or would it be hunt all day? Which one you choose?
All day and put violence on the back. Violence. Put it on the back.
And put violence on the back, baby.
I got a feeling you might be getting one of those, Coach. I got a feeling.
Go to the website. We appreciate that also. It's unclechico.myshopify.com, where you can go there and get you some merch, and also automatically enter into a chance to be on the sideline and join Uncle Niggly on the sideline with a picture and just a different perspective of the game. Pre-game. of the sideline of whatever game you decide to come to, or if you're just watching at home, take a picture, snap us or tag us in the picture that you have snapped at home, and we'll feature you on our website, on our social media platforms, and on the show right here. Go to unclechico.myshopify.com and get y'all some. We appreciate y'all joining us for another episode of TMR Live right here from the middle of the ocean and from Johnny T's in Jackson, Mississippi, the home of the best wings and everything that you can eat, whether you got teeth or not.
Runners ride with us 5 days, we stay true.
Stay true.
Drop a taking in, looking amuse. Hold it down while the whole home moves. You could go left, but the chemistry still smooth. 2 p.m. out and 4 p.m. in. We never lose. Talking that sports, giving runners the new game. All live 5 days a week. Funniest in town, ain't subscribing. Don't sit your ass out.
Get your ass
Hey,
dog.
runners, grab your snacks, grab your minutes, grab your patience.
Get your ass dog.
Chico about to lose his mind in 3, 2, 2. I swear
Get your
I'm
ass
up there
dog.
well with one hand in. They're going. Why you getting me this, man?
Get your ass. Get your ass.
Why you give me this,
Get your ass dog.
like, subscribe. Jump. Got them super.
Happy birthday, then, Danny.
We read everything. DM Live.
Happy birthday, Dick Johnny.
It's that auditory good thing. We go. It's that auditory butter, baby.
Chill.
think we got some guys who are hungry, who have seen a lot of ball. The thing that I'm excited about is that even though they've seen a lot of ball, so I'm talking about Gideon, I'm talking about Tyler, and I'm talking about Leonga, and specifically, they've seen a lot of ball, have played a lot of snaps.
Mhm.
They don't approach the game that way. And what I mean by that is that they ask for extra help. Over the period of our vacation, Gideon actually reached out to me and wanted to get on Zoom and talk through some plays, some questions that he had during the summer. Man, that to me, that reeks of a guy who really that smells of a guy who really wants to be excellent in his craft, right? And so we talk about defensively. That's one of our standards, to operate with excellence, right? So maximizing your internal inputs so you can maximize your external potential for impact, right? So that is what I see with him. With T. Dollar, man, that's what I call Tyler Martinez. Very, very intelligent, hyper productive at his other places, man. But is so humble, hungry, man, and so I really love that about them. I think if you cut on the tape, all those dudes can play. It's about playing within the framework and doing it to the best of their abilities. And we got some young cats in the room and some other young brothers who are working and pushing them three. We're hungry to see where those guys will end up after camp is done.
Excited for this football season.
Yeah, and we still have to maintain that vigilance and awareness and support. Whether you see you aunties or see you uncles or just fans, because once again, this is the start of the process, and those rosters still had to be down to 53. And just because you're there now don't mean you're going to be there later. So keep an eye on these position battles and the competition and depth at these particular positions, because things change in the NFL. Life comes at you fast.
Hey, you can ask a couple quarterbacks that. You can ask Deshaun Watson that. You're talking about battles and everything else too. You can ask. He definitely knows about life coming at you fast. And today, though, it came at him fast also. I think reported on by Daniel Oyefuse, Deshaun Watson threw 2 back-to-back interceptions today. And that QB battle is seeming to be shaking up. We saw Shedeur Sanders throw pinpoint passes today. What'd you think about this, man? If you got a QB battle and your quarterback throws 2 picks in a row, that could be telling, or is that just great defensive play?
Yeah, I was going to say you rather got to take it with a grain of salt if you're out there evaluating it, because one, when you just put it on the spreadsheet and you see 2 INTs, you don't want to see that. But from a competitive standpoint and a team process, you don't also want to go all camp long. Your defense don't have no takeaways either. You know, and so it's one of those things that you got to evaluate. Was that the place he was supposed to go with the ball at the right time? Or did the defense just make an outstanding play, the kind that you want them to make when the real season starts? So if every INT ain't a bad INT on the team, what would be bad is to go through all the camp and your defense ain't got nan.
Ain't got nan?
Nan.
Not nan.
That's less than none.
Thing going on up there, please.
This is it, man. This is go time. We were finally approaching that time in the summer, particularly for the NFL, and those guys start reporting back in, where we're going to start to really be able to monitor after each practice and each week, and then going into the preseason games, who the Cleveland Browns believe is their best opportunity to win football games and thereby make the playoff and go as far as they can this season. I think that roster, no matter who's behind center, may still be a year or two away from, contending for the ultimate title. But last year, there's no doubt in my mind, had they started Shedeur beginning of the season, they make the playoffs. And I do think this roster has playoff talent and could go past the first round of the playoffs. Having said that, once we get into these last days of July and all the way through August and those preseason games, we'll have a better indication of what their thinking is and who they believe they can go with. And we always talk about, Chico, that there's going to be a sliver, if not more, of just what makes business sense for the Browns as well. Deshaun Watson has a significant contract on the books. Shedeur is also the guy, if nothing else, the guy for the future. So it's one of those fine lines where it is not some tremendous insult if Shedeur is QB2 behind Watson with the experience. But I'd also say, much like last year, I don't know how long that will last, but we'll see how camp goes. All eyes will be on Shedeur and that new number, back to his number, doing the damn thing.
S2, baby. Shedeur Sanders and Deshaun Watson. Like you said, whoever's behind or under center, this roster, I think, has improved. But when Shedeur gets his chance, whenever that is, whether it's game one, day one, whatever it is, I think he won't relinquish that. And I think the Browns will know that it's time to go straight ahead with Shedeur at the quarterback position. Everything else will be just things that they're trying to figure out, what are we going to do here? What do we have here? Is Deshaun still able to play at a high level? If so, then we can figure out what to do, and we can maybe kind of hold off from Shedeur, because as Unc said, they are still maybe a year or two away from being the best roster that they can be, and really being deep playoff contenders. So with that being said, I still think they're able to pump their brakes a little bit, and see what they have in a guy like Deshaun Watson and anybody else they're evaluating. Taylor Green.
Yeah.
I think he's going to light up the preseason. He's going to show some people that he can look like the Deshaun Watson of old. I think the Deshaun Watson that the coaching staff, the ownership are hoping that he'll show up to and look like and show just a resemblance of him, his old self. I think this young kid is going to come in the preseason, and they're going to say, damn, he can make plays. We got to find a way to put him on the field too.
If possible, in short yardage, goal line situation, from the head coaches, he's already kind of envisioning cool things he can do with you.
No, it definitely means a lot. Like you said, it's really cool. Just the vision that he has for me, and I'm just, especially rookie year, I'm just here to help the team win.
Let's go.
Giving runners the new TMR live 5 days a week. Funniest in town. Ain't subscribe yet.
Sit your ass out.
Hey, runners, grab your snacks, grab your minutes, grab your patience. This Chico about to lose his mind in 3, 2. I swear I fought that well with one hand kneeling. They're going, wipe my How you give me this, man? You give me this, man. Like, subscribe, jump, drop them super chats. We read everything, TMR live.
Excited for this football season.
Yeah, and we still have to
Go ahead.
maintain that vigilance and awareness and support. You know, whether you see you aunties or see you uncles or just fans, because once again, this is the start of the process, and those rosters still had to be down to 53. And just because you're there now, don't mean you're gonna be there later. So keep an eye on these position battles and the competition and depth at these particular positions, because things change in the NFL. Life comes at you fast.
Hey, you can ask a couple quarterbacks that. You can ask Deshaun Watson that. You're talking about battles and everything else too. You can ask. He definitely knows about life coming at you fast. And today though, it came at him fast also. I think reported on by Daniel Oyefuse, Deshaun Watson threw 2 back-to-back interceptions today, and that QB battle is seeming to be shaking up. We saw Shedeur Sanders throw pinpoint passes today. What'd you think about this, man? If you got a QB battle and your quarterback throws 2 picks in a row, that could be telling, or is that just great defensive play?
Yeah, I was going to say you rather got to take it with a grain of salt if you're out there evaluating it, because one, when you just put it on the spreadsheet and you see 2 INTs, you don't want to see that. But from a competitive standpoint and a team process, you don't also want to go all camp long. Your defense don't have no takeaways either. You know, and so it's one of those things that you got to evaluate. Was that the place he was supposed to go with the ball at the right time? Or did the defense just make an outstanding play, the kind that you want them to make when the real season starts? So every INT ain't a bad INT on the team. What would be bad is to go through all the camp and your defense ain't got nan.
Ain't got nan?
Nan.
Not nan.
That's less than none. Because you get Chico. Okay. Let's see, I gotta help y'all out.
Take them to church.
I gotta take y'all to Mississippi real quick and over to Alabama.
Let's go. Praise preacher.
If I tell you I don't have none, I probably got 1 or 2. I just ain't got none to share.
I'm with
I
you.
ain't out. I just ain't got none for you. But when I tell you I ain't got nan, no, there's not any over here. There's nothing. I got nothing to share. And as grandmama used to say, Chico, and is better than nan. Meaning, whatever you got, no matter the quality of it, is better than not having nothing. So N is better than nan, but nan is less than none. I hope that helps somebody.
And as the great scholar from Houston, Texas once said, anything is plenty, man. And it's better than now, nothing at all.
And it's better than none. Flip that.
Nothing at all. Yes, indeed, man. Nothing at all. Yes, indeed, man. We're waiting for, I guess we're waiting for the start of the Colorado Buffaloes camp. That's right around the corner. I'm going to put this up here so Unc can give us some updates on what the heck's going on with Colorado Buff football. That's getting ready to come up. Let's go.
Yeah, it's here. It's here, baby. The professional staff is back in town. Everyone will be back, by Saturday. Team meeting on Sunday the 2nd, and then loading up and traveling over to Colorado Springs, Colorado University at Colorado Springs for a week of camp. So be there like Sunday through Saturday. So I guess that's like the 2nd through the 8th or something like that. Will be off-site. All the football operations, everything will be moving to the campus in Colorado Springs. Get isolated, get away, and then come back for those next 3 weeks. Because you go all the way up into the game. Some people right now, Chico, if y'all are looking around the nation and going, hey, I seen blah, blah, blah practicing. Why we ain't practicing? You have to keep in mind that the people who have week 0 games, which is that last Saturday in August, if you will, they get to start a week early.
Right.
The people who play Labor Day weekend, week 1 on out, they start with everybody else. Colorado's game is on a Thursday, so you get a little jump because you get all these days to get in 24 practices. So somewhere between the first day and the game, you get to practice 24 times. And so one thing you do not have in college football is time on your hands. You're already behind schedule because 24 ain't a lot of worth of nothing to get ready for something.
That's true. They're going about an hour and a half down the road there, getting away from everything. Like a NFL football camp that we talked about before, just to, no distractions. We need to lock in on this first couple days, week of camp. So all the installs will be correct. We'll be having less bust is what we call them on the field, mess ups as possible. And we could just lock in and come back and have a fresh start. It'll be like a whole new start when you get back to Boulder because you're in a different location and you get back to Boulder. It'll be a whole new start, like a jump start, but you already have things installed. And now you come back to the indoor practice facility and just and take off. So, man.
Yeah, and I don't have the academic calendar in front of me, but you get that window of time, Chico, where it's just you on campus.
Yeah.
Before people start coming back and distractions start and school starts and all that kind of stuff. So to get somewhere isolated where it's just you and the staff, it helps with camaraderie, team building. It helps with focus to the details to prevent those missed assignments, those MAs, and to just dial it up a notch and get uber focused before you go back to the crib and life comes at you. Mama want to visit, girlfriend in town, cousin pull up. Party up in Denver, you got classes starting up, all that kind of stuff. So it's gonna be a good look, good feel. And Chico, I checked with all of the sports broadcasters around the nation, from the big guys to the little guys and people in between. And I could only see where there was one sports show that's going to be covering all of camp, especially even the first week of camp, taking you inside the meetings and everything else. And that is TMR Live.
No.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. And let me say this. 2 p.m. Mountain is the time.
Yeah.
Cut the notification bells on because we're going to be there the first week 24/7 for 8 days. You never know when something else going to pop up and the show just hop off. So you may want to turn them over, hit the notification bells, hit them likes, hit that subscribe, because we'll be the only ones there doing what we do.
So let me just make sure I'm correct on this. So you're saying that this is going to be the only live show that if I'm a viewer out there on YouTube or whatever, if I want to get like the insights, the best coverage, not the he say, she say, not going around the corner to get it from him to him to him, I can get it directly from one source that's going to come directly from the program right there. That's what you're saying?
As they do in Congress during them hearings. That's correct.
All right. And also, let me just make sure this is correct one last time. This live show is going to be live, like come on and premiere after practice so that you can get a player who just came from practice, possibly on an interview to get his thoughts right after practice, or even a coach. Or is that what you're saying?
That's correct.
But damn, that's pretty damn dope.
That's also correct, Mr. Chair.
So I don't really need to go anywhere else unless I just want to hear some third-party jabberish and people talk like they, you know what I mean, da-da-da-da. That's correct?
That's correct. However, sir, some people like sloppy seconds. But if you want to be first to hit, TMR Live is it.
Not just first, but also accurate and correct, right? And with in depth, right?
Ain't nothing like hitting in depth, so that's correct.
Okay. Well, damn. I might need to hit that notification bell and share it with a friend or two and let them know out there. I might need to be right there with Uncle Neil and Big Dog Chico on
Well,
TMR Live.
other people may just be putting tip in. We go balls deep.
Whiskey. He ain't lying. I almost said something I can't be adding on to too much. I gotta stay the straight person like Uncle Neely be Uncle Neely, and then sometimes I could. But hey, man,
That's correct.
And so last thing, I heard they be biting your shit, cuz. I heard they be biting your stuff, cuz. I heard they be trying to do the same thing you've been doing, cuz.
Yeah, well,
I heard they wanted to come get close to y'all, cuz, and then try to hear what y'all been doing out there, cuz, and do the same thing. What's going on? You know what? Respect, cuz. Fuck, cuz. Just go like that right there. If you know, you know. Anyways, back to the regular schedule program. We're back on track right now. This is Unc and Chico, TMR Live on the Pregame Network. If you got a problem with it, take it up with your mama.
Yeah. TMR Live. Y'all are still the runners. We still love you. Y'all still our play cousins. Some people out there beef with their chat. We don't beef with our chat. We love our chat.
Show some love.
Yeah, we love the chat. But just keep in mind now, y'all are used to 11 a.m. Mountain in the past. It's now going to be 2 p.m. Mountain. 2 p.m. Mountain.
Yes.
3 Central, 4 p.m. Eastern. So if you're any ATL watcher, you're going to be able to watch before you clock out at 5. You spend that last hour instead of working, you can play with us. Yeah, it's going to work out well. And it will be post-practice, which is going to allow us to do some different and more creative things, bring you up to the minute it just happened or it's happening now stuff. So
just like this just happened right now. This super duper.
Oh, my man, Chris Moore out of the Pretty Dime, Memphis Tennessee. Yeah, what up, real Chris Moore? Appreciate that $10 super chat. We love that. You know, Pastor, we Pastor Chico, because you went to seminary. We take coins, but we show like the money that fold better. So we appreciate that $10.
Chris. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Chris too, man. Y'all want some good original content out there also. Shout out to our dog, man. Part of the network. You might see some of his content on the network also, man. With Uncle Neil and the Pregame Network. Stay tuned for more. It's all about networking, baby, and working together.
Believe that.
I mean, all right.
I forgot one thing, Chico. We both forgot one thing. You know, we remind people that all super chats, you know, will be read, and that is true, and that's a fact. But don't sleep on being a member. If you're a member of the network, you're going up on the screen too. Membership has its privileges.
That's it. Yeah, for sure. All right, let's give some little stripe out news right here, man. Don't miss the black and gold stripe out versus Texas Tech is going down October 3rd at Folsom Field. Hey, y'all go ahead and go to the website, get y'all some merch right now that'll go right along with this right here, man. That'll fit right in and possibly get on the sideline with Uncle Neely also. You understand me? Yeah. He wins.
Yeah, I love the theme games, man. Stripe out game, get in where you fit in with your section. You know, to wear the black or to wear the gold. All those home games have a theme to them. Also, you should know this, that on the Unc and Chico site, there's also merch that matches the theme game. So you can get in where you fit in, whether you're there or at home. Because as we told y'all before, even if you're at home watching the game and you post in the gear and you tag us in it, randomly, certain fans will be getting little gifts sent to them.
Yes, indeed.
Little nice little autograph memorabilia randomly sent to people who buy merch and tag us. And now if you buy it where it don't tag us, then Danny, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
You got you, and it's on the screen. It's at TMR Live 1, at TMR the number 1, at TMR Live the number 1, I should say. So when you get your merch, put it on, take a selfie, tag us, and you might be getting something else in the mail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to your boy's channel also. Got some content from this past spring, just going over the players. You want to see some players in action. It's been too long for you guys. It's been whole summer. Y'all like, damn, we want to see some hitting or something. Go back to the channel, man. We'll give you some breakdowns. You got the whole full spring game coverage. Show y'all how we did that and how we does that. And when coverage starts back in a few days, we're gonna have y'all covered like your grandma's quilt. You feel me? Or should I say covered like Deion Sanders in his prime? If you try, or have you covered like, well, it don't matter. Just make sure y'all stay tuned and hit the like, subscribe, and comment button right now. Also, you got the kickoff luncheon going down for practice facility Friday, August 28th for the Colorado Buffaloes, just for you guys out there that don't know. The kickoff luncheon. Unc, you going to be ready for that?
We'll be ready for it, and y'all stay ready for it, because in the past, this show has gone live at the start of it. With the new time, we'll be live toward the end of it. And guess what that means? Interviews, and special guests, dopeness coming at the end of the month.
Yeah. Hey, any questions, y'all put them in the chat right now so we can answer them. Any thoughts, comments, y'all let us know, and we'll get on it right damn now.
Yo.
All right. Football is.
So I'm trying to see if my mic stank.
Now, if the metal mic stink, that's powerful right there. If the metal mic stink now.
You know. Horseman over here, so he don't tell it.
What?
Huh?
Hey, that's one right there.
I ain't say no names.
That's one. I gotta go holler at T-Braid's 808 Hawaii today.
Who do you?
Yeah. And I'm convinced
Boy, you look like Miss Seeley when she was learning Sky, SKY. Mr. M-I-S-T-E-R.
Going to be fuzzy. Like
Mr.
Jim Jones almost. You know what I mean, B?
Now we're gonna clip that because you look like Seeley when she was learning how to read.
Oh man, whatever. Well, I was trying to transition to some receiving because we got some receivers with the Colorado Buffaloes and Cam Perry and Danny Scudero. Most receptions over 20 plus yards thrown last season. Perry averaged 22 plus yards per catch last season. With them on the outside and Julian Lewis at the quarterback position in this go-go offense with those 4 running backs at least, the big offensive line that Brendan Marion is loving and excited about. I can't wait till these 2 guys get loose out there on the football field. So much depth at the wide receiver position. Quentin Gibson, Joseph Williams, Hakeem Williams, Ernest Campbell, and so on. Those wide receivers, when you see them in just a couple days, when you see them on the field, what are you looking for the most from those wide receivers?
I'm looking for, Chico, out of that group, the continued camaraderie of we don't care who gets the ball because we all going to eat. I think the talent has been demonstrated. I think the route running, the ability to catch has been demonstrated. The noise they make has been demonstrated. But let's see, as we get these dog days of summer, whose egos can remain in check and know that their time is coming. Because one thing Brendan Marion has told you about his offense is it moves around. It's based on matchups. It's based on opportunities. One game, it could be the tight ends receiving the ball. Another game, it could be the running backs out the backfield. And then you also have this deep receiving core. But with there only being one ball, everybody's not going to eat every Saturday or Thursday or Friday night as the schedule is. But I do know this. All these guys are supportive of each other, and all these guys know that I'm going to make the most of my moments when it comes. And all these guys also know something else. Colorado done put about 6 in the NFL from that room, so why doubt the process?
You ain't lying. I'm telling you. A wide receiver, one of those positions, man, where unlike any other position on the football field, there's going to be a lot of times where you're just out there running and the ball not coming your way, play not coming your way, so you might not be involved in a lot of the game, but you have to stay engaged, if that makes sense. You have to stay focused and understand what's going on because at any point in time, your number is going to be called to make the damn play. In the pass that's going to come to you might not be a perfect pass, but guess what? You're still expected to make that damn play. So it's one of those positions on the football field where I feel like you have to be the most dialed in throughout the game because you're only going to get limited opportunities. Offensive lineman, you're going to block every play. Quarterback touches the ball every play, and every other position, you're going to be doing something involved in the play. Seem like every play. Wide receivers, you got to stay engaged and want to be involved because sometimes you can just be moping along out there and nothing happens, and you lose your focus. So that's going to be, for me, what I'll be watching at these wide receivers. Staying focused, staying engaged in the game. Get involved in the running game to block down the field because that's going to spring running backs for big gains, 20-plus gains down the field, all those wide receivers continuing to block.
Yeah, that's why I was going to go. No blocky, no rocky. Like you ain't getting the ball if you can't play without the ball. And we don't have a play scripted where you don't have nothing to damn do. Nothing else, run your route to sell it. Make the DB and safety do some work. If you take a play off, guess what they get to do? They get to take a play off. Yeah. But if you feel like you're in a better conditioned athlete and you want to wear these guys out going into the fourth quarter, you need to run every route like the ball coming to you. You need to block like the ball is coming your way. Because why half-ass block, let your man go, and then he make a tackle and it's a game for 7 when it could have been a game for 70. So one thing about the go-go, and again, man, people hear go-go and they just think this is like, okay, 5 receiver sets and we're just throwing the ball 30 yards. His name go-go because he was at Howard University, which is in Washington, D.C., which is home of go-go music.
Do it in the butt.
So stop assuming because the name is something that it means something football related. This ball is going to move around, Chico, and it's going to go to the advantage. And it's going to exploit the advantage. It's going to keep the defensive guessing. And I love it so much, man, that I love what it's doing to prepare our defense. Because arguably, outside of when you look at just player to player, when you look at just scheme you're going up against, you're going up against a scheme every day that the Big 12 is going to have a problem with, but you're not. And so you're going to be in condition to do anything you can do. I've always talked about Coach Prime and his God-given talent and what he did to not rest on that talent as far as his work ethic and goals he set for himself. But we also have to understand, when that man got to Atlanta, he was practicing against Andre Rison. When he went to the 49ers, he was practicing against Jerry Rice. When he went to the Cowboys, he was practicing against Michael Irvin. So when he played against Chico on Sunday,
I'm going to let that slide. But you know what? We understand. We get your point. We definitely get your damn point.
Like I've been playing with goats all week. Now I get to guard a chicken. Like I can do this. I can play off this joke.
How hard it is to guard a chicken? You know how hard it is to guard a chicken? Huh? Think about it. That's what I'm talking about. Think about what you just said. What?
Man, hey, I got a question for Manny. Manny, no, he might not. I don't want to come on camera. He can hear me. Manny.
I already know what you're about to say.
Why Chico only gets sounds when he get a good one? What?
Do it. He ain't lying.
I'm just saying.
See there?
Like, man don't ever cap for me. He's all he checking for Chico though.
Who's paying him?
No, hey man, keep doing what you're doing, baby. Yeah, you do it, man. You're doing right. UncandChico.myshopify.com. Don't forget to hit that up. UncandChico.myshopify.com. Hit that up. Get you some gear. Post it. Tag it. We got something coming to you special. Yes, sir. With the blesser.
Yes, sir. With the blesser. Another one. And we'll be back Friday, man. Can't wait to be back 5 days a week. Yeah. Coming real fast.
Oh, speaking of emails, man. Shout out to my man 420 Mo. Dropped an email and dropped another banger. We appreciate that 420 Mo.
Yes, indeed. All right, we're going to leave y'all with that. And until next time, y'all make sure y'all get in the comment section, hit the like, subscribe, and everything else. Put your chakras in the sky, your black fists high. Rebel flags, that's damn right. It's TMR Live. UBC. Let's go.
Talking that sports, giving runners the new TMR Live. 5 days a week, funniest in town. Ain't subscribing. Go sit your ass out. Hey, runners, grab your snacks, grab your minutes, grab your patience. Cause Chico about to lose his mind in 3, 2. I swear I fucked that well with going. Why you giving me this, man? You give me this, man. Like, subscribe. Jump, got them super chats. We read everything. TMR live.
But look, you said the Big 12 might have a problem with that thing. Let me ask you this. Does the Big 12 have a problem with Ohio State? Ohio State $17 million per year jersey patch deal with J.P. Morgan Chase is believed to be the richest of its kind in college sports. It comes after the Big 12 announced a $20 million patch deal with Monster Energy, which has been called a terrible deal. I think every team in the Big 12 will receive about $1 million, while Ohio State is getting $17 million alone for the J.P. Morgan patch. Talk about that, Unc. What you think?
Hard for me to talk about because I'm not schooled enough on it. I ain't no damn fool. Like, my dad taught me, may he rest in peace. When you don't know, keep your mouth closed. I don't know how many patches teams get. Like, if this was a conference deal for all the teams, does that exclude all the teams from still having their own deal? I don't know. I do know this: with the money that's pouring into college football, it's going to continue to pour in college football. This deal by Ohio State will be eclipsed in a matter of no time too. Like the pie getting bigger. The rising tide is lifting all boats. So I don't sit around saying, "Oh, something is a bad deal." You got other deals coming. Believe that.
Right. Yeah. And I don't think it's never a bad deal when you're getting something for it. And it's only as bad as you negotiate. You know what I mean? So they know their worth. And you got juggernauts like Ohio State out there and what they're doing. You got Ohio State, Bama, you can name a few other teams out there that could probably demand something like that, and everybody else got to get in where they fit in and know their place, know their role.
And that's why I was saying I'm not up on it enough to know what the rules are. Because you mess around and it's going to look like Ricky Bobby and Talladega Nights. Like, it's going to be patches everywhere. Like the race cars. Oh, then Danny just said like the race cars have. So I don't know what the limitations are, what the preclusions are, that kind of thing. But I do know this is another way for businesses to associate themselves with programs and programs to financially benefit from it, from a name, image, and likeness standpoint from the school too. I mean, you see it on the football field, Chico.
Yeah.
No one got nothing to say about when the field has a State Farm logo on it. Shout out to Denise Smith. No one says anything when the pylons have Gatorade on them in the corners. So why not have a patch or patches on the uniform? And speaking of, if you're out there, neatly at the games and wear hats and shirts, I got room for some patches.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, me and Big Dog be going live pregame.
We got some big backs.
Yeah, patch us up. You played that clip me walking. Look, that's a whole damn billboard.
Man. That was my whole thought. That was my whole thought the first game I came to. I went and got me a shirt that had my tag on the back, Big Dog Chico on the back, real big, right? My thought is this: I'm gonna be a billboard. I'm gonna be in front of 50,000 people. Somebody will see it and somebody will follow, right? Well, when I got there, they told me I got to wear this green vest that covered up everything. So I was like, damn.
But it was still, look, shout out to my guys, Goneville. I had to tell Petros that year one, I was like, man, you keep giving me these shirts that say Goneville in the front. When I'm standing on the field, it's only 22 people in front of me. It's 60,000 behind me, man. Put it on the back.
Yeah, but give some on the back, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Notre
Dame, another one. They partner with SoFi as its official jersey patch sponsor. The 6-year deal with SoFi is expected to be the most valuable jersey sponsorship deal in college athletics history at an average of $18 to $20 million annually. That's what's been reported on by Yahoo Sports. Goodness gracious. It's continuing to grow.
And here's the deal.
Must be the money.
That's absolutely what it is, Chico. Here's the deal. Let's stop playing.
All the time.
You know where Ohio State plays?
Where they play on?
On TV.
HIO. Oh, on TV. Yeah, that's true too. He ain't lying. Yep. He ain't lying.
You know where Notre Dame plays? On TV.
I would think on TV.
Do you know where Coach Prime coach teams play?
Talk to him.
On TV.
Okay.
So if it's gonna be on TV, you probably can get a little bit more than somebody else would get that ain't on TV because there's more eyes on it than just in the stands. It's like Chico, I don't be hating on nobody, man. I don't be pocket watching or nothing like that. But I be telling folks, you spend X amount of money to advertise on a jumbotron at a stadium, 50,000 people in there, half of them drunk and ain't even looking up there. And you can advertise on TMR Live, and it's up there for life.
Right. Look at there. What we doing? I mean, is the day and age of digital marketing, streaming, going live, reaching your audience directly where they are already gathered and engaged at. You need to go to where they are. I'll let your dogs, man. TMR Live, Big Dog Chico, Uncle Neely. Y'all want us to promote your brand? All you got to do is hit us up. Hit us on the email. Hit us on the inbox, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all those other things. And you might get a chance to stay at the Boulder Broker.
You can always stay at the beautiful. I always add in the beautiful because I like them three B's. You can always stay at the beautiful Boulder Broker. Go to the boulderbroker.com. That's the boulderbroker.com. Make your reservation, right? But when you get there to check in, I'm being like a quarterback in the huddle. I'm saying it twice to make sure everybody got it.
That's right.
When you get there to check in, you let them know Uncle Neely sent you, and bam, 20% off your stay. Now, if you wait to after the show and it's time to check out, it's too late. You got to do it at check-in. Make your reservation at check-in. Drop that little hint. Uncle Neely sent me 20% off your stay. Not just season long, it's year long.
Fire. Hit him with that fire. Like you got that Oscar. Maya. Hey. Also, Open Studios presents the Women's Cut Dairy Arts Center. That's where it's going to be at. The Dairy Arts Center is a great venue with food, drinks, everything available, sponsoring vendors with many in the outdoor industry, and a ton of giveaways is going down August the 27th. Open Studios presents the Women's Cut. This is an event that is sponsored by our official sponsor, that is Miss Denise Smith, State Farm agent out in Colorado. Make sure y'all give her a call at 303-343-3515 and go to the new website, DeniseSmithInsurance.com. We have a clip from the Bridger James, one of the films that will be featured at the Open Studios Women's Cut. And we'll play that at the end of the show. So y'all stay tuned for that and make sure y'all follow. We will have on as a guest soon one of the producers and features in the film, Miss Cheyenne Smith, the daughter of Miss Denise Smith. So y'all stay tuned for that. And listen, you see how that goes? Networking, partnering, holler at us. Y'all got a business, product, anything out there. You got some TMR Live. You be shoot. Let's go.
Talking that sports, giving runners the new TMR Live 5 days a week. Funniest in town. Ain't subscribed yet. Go sit your ass out. Hey, runners, grab your snacks, grab your minutes, grab your patience. Cause Chico about to lose his mind in 3, 2. I swear I fought that well with one hand dealing. They're going. Wait, how you getting me this, man? You give me this, man. Like, subscribe. Jump. Got them super chats. We read everything. TMR Live.
Bears Ears National Monument is on the brink of banning highlining. The Bridger Jacks Towers in Indian Creek are hard to reach. You really just have to get down and dirty with the uncomfortable.
The highline on top of them is not done very often.
4 women, 2 towers.
When I started highlining, I couldn't do these projects with all women because there literally weren't enough women in the world who could climb and rig and highline.
It is scary. Don't let them lie to you. Any last words for the summit? This is how we're ending our mission.
Oh. This isn't going to be easy.
One highline we could only rig together.
Testing 1, 2, live from the Black and Gold Spring Game 2026. It's the morning run. Uncle Neely, Big Dog, Chico. Let's get right into it.
Big Dog Chico, what's going on, my man?
How you doing?
And
Can
coming
hear
to
me
you
live
live,
right now?
coming to you live from the field. Team is stretching and warming up. About to get this thing going. Spring game, baby. The weather could not be better. This is the first year we've had good weather. It's either snow or rain. Today is probably about 70, partly cloudy, nice little cool breeze. You will be in shorts or be in a sweatshirt and be fine.
Man, that is crazy to have such beautiful weather out there. We want to give a shout out to everybody checking in. Shout out to the runners. Put your city, your state in the chat right now. Let everyone know, Buff Nation know where you're checking in from so they'll see it out there. This is Spring Game 2026, Black and Gold. Unc, man, how excited are you, man, to see these guys? You see Coach Brennan Marion right there. I saw him earlier throwing with his son. You know, talk about how excited you are to see these the new version of the Buffs this year.
Tell you what, just a culmination of these 15 practices, man. Got Chauncey right there. His dad is in the stands. Talked to him earlier.
Yes,
A
indeed.
lot of prime parents are here. Getting a lot of love from them. So, you know, these guys have done since January conditioning with Swayze to now for this moment. Still got about 2 weeks left for just some basic strength and conditioning before you get out of here when school is out. But this is the culmination, man. This is what you did, all you did for this moment. So you want to put on a good show for the fans. Like Coach Mary said, you're going to hold some things back. You know, because you got a game to play against Georgia Tech week 1. It'll be enough stuff for people to see what's taking place.
Right. And so you see the players in the black and the white jerseys. So the teams look like they stayed true, I guess, or at least somewhat of as you know, going back to the early spring when they had the draft. So
since
is that what we should expect the whole game?
You should. We've had a couple of trades, if you will, because of some injuries.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not exactly the teams that did the draft, but pretty much all the same. So with that in mind, just like as Coach Prime said during his press conference, just because you see somebody come out as the starting QB doesn't mean that's the starting QB. That could be because of the coin toss.
Exactly. So it's more like teams, you know, so don't just, you know, hinge everything on who you see out there first, because it's going to be more like teams. So it depends on who gets the ball first in the coin toss, like you just said.
Speaking of Coach Prime, I got the side camera on him right there. That's him talking to Coach Mathis, Coach Rashad, getting his notes together.
We're going to go ahead and go to Uncle Neely's cam. Let Uncle Neely walk through as we get ready for the Buff Spring Game. Y'all go ahead and get in the chat. We have the Super Chat goal set right now. Super Chats will be read on screen, on camera, and we will stay longer if we reach our goal. We will stay longer to do a Q&A. All right? So that can be big. You guys are right in the action, nowhere else. Juju Lewis breaking it down with the family on 3.
Well, Chico, in case some of that audio was missing, was Coach Prime was saying, paraphrasing, hey, I want you guys to believe in you. Coach DK, appreciate that. We believe in you like we believe in you. Let's have fun today. No injuries. You know, remember that you're teammates. Let's get it on. Let's have some fun, put on the show.
That's right. Yeah, audio did cut out just a little bit, but the music is so loud. Is one thing. Shout out to Miss Jan out there, photographer. Shout out to Coach DK that just passed by. Appreciate you, Unc, for the insights right there on what Coach Prime said and everything else. We saw Juju Lewis do the breakdown and becoming more vocal throughout practice, but still, what Coach Prime said was, your play, not just about Juju, but in general in football, your play. You're going to concede.
Take you over. Excuse me, Chico. Take over from the linebacker. Talk to him about what you saw today. What you like?
I'll tell you, man. I was really impressed. With the quarterbacks and the offense in general, man. It's just very creative. It's really going to be hard for teams to prepare for it. And I was excited about the defense, the way they played. The kickers look good. I mean, it seemed like a really sharp day.
Man, special teams and running backs to me are like, we got something.
Yes, sir. We got running, man. We're surprisingly, from day one to now, just 100 miles better, man. And that just goes, the coordinators and the coaches and the players, man. They just done a heck of a job, man, getting ready for this day. And it's only gonna get better.
Coach, we're gonna have you back on Morning Run this summer, though.
So I'm ready.
Ride with that 5.
Coach.
Ride with the 5. Let's go.
All right, Chico. Now, I'm getting down to about 10% on this battery,
okay.
So I'm gonna have to go. But that's what it looked like over there.
Look at that right there, man.
You can see up over there.
Players signing, big signing right
autographs. There. Yep.
Wow.
So only for the chat now that I walk over here and do this. Don't say
chat,
you ain't never done that.
Y'all better show love to Uncle Neely right now. Show love to him for walking over there, giving y'all this exclusive view from so you can see it from your couch. You literally at your couch, watching from your phone, TV, in the car, wherever you are. You can see this, and you can be right here involved inside because of the pregame network right here live. Y'all make sure y'all put some love in the chat for your dog.
Speaking of live, before the battery go dead, I'm about to put him on the spot.
Boom,
Hey, man, you can't put me on the spot more than me running around in my underwear in front of people. So, Coach, you heard that, Chico? Chico laughing at you. Saw the spring game. I heard you in the stands cheering for a particular linebacker. What's your takeaways from the day?
Man, I'm just happy. Looks like the kids are happy. They're gelling together. They're celebrating together. It's a whole different team, man. I mean, you and I have talked behind the scenes for 3 years, and Dion and the team were in a tough situation. They had to show production immediately. I mean, in this day and age, with the portal the way that it is, and new coaches coming into a new program, you got to show positive movement from the beginning. Yeah. And it's tough to change your mode of operandi in the middle, right? And so he had a stacked team with a lot of talent. It falls off a little bit after, a couple guys leave. And then, status quo, they don't know what status quo is anymore. The status quo that is the Colorado Buffaloes right now, from what I saw this afternoon, is one I'm proud to say I'm a part of.
Now, you heard it from a legend, a Hall of Famer, Bill Goldberg. He knows what it's supposed to look like. That defense at Georgia that he was on, he knows what it's supposed to look like. So y'all need to trust the man. I'm finna body slam him. Y'all hold
on. but honestly, even more so than the production on the field, it's the way that they play together. It's the way that coach talks about them. It's the way that the new coaches carry themselves. It's the way that they project it onto the team. And it's like you guys got guys like Ben. You got leaders on this team that stand for something. They're foundation players, and you need people that would run through a flipping wall for that emblem on their helmet and their jersey. And I believe we got them now. Is the production immediately going to be there? We'll see, but it takes time. And from where they are now, comparatively to where they were at this situation in the past couple of years, I'm happy as I can be because they're having fun. It's a game again. They're playing for each other. They're not playing as individuals. It's great to have talent, but if you don't play as a team, it doesn't matter. And, like I said, we've talked about this for years off and on, and I'm never going to, I'm not going to jump out there and talk bad about my friends or about my son's team, but there were some things that were different. And now it looks as if they've been rectified. Is it going to be immediate production? Honestly, I don't care because they're happy. They're having fun. They're like kids in college should be playing football. The coaches are having a good time. You see it. You're here every day. It's a huge difference. And like I say, man, it's not all about winning every single game. It's about being better as a person every single day on and off the field. And I'm going to pound it into the ground, but you and I've talked about this for years. And now everyone's going to see it. Everyone's going to see it. And I'm really excited for him. And Gage gets to be in the mix. So, I mean, it's a good day. The sun's shining right when we're talking about good stuff.
Right. You gotta love it. Chico, you got something, Coach Goldberg?
As a prime parent, what are some of the things you're going to be talking about with Gage? If you can give us some insight, what would be the conversation be like after this spring game?
He says, as a prime parent, having a son on his team, what are some of the things you're going to be talking to Gage about after this game going into the season?
Well, it's all about leadership, and it's all about giving 100% effort every single play. And you know that he is of that opinion already. It's just spreading the news to everybody. You know, it's a family. You have to be a family. What I loved about football was I could depend on the guys next to me when I played. It didn't matter if it was for Georgia, the Falcons, Sacramento Surge. It does not matter where, but that's the unity that you have when you have good people on a good team. That's what makes a good team. And, you know, I sound like a parent now, but, you know, the reality is if they're having fun, we all should be having fun. And they haven't had fun the whole time during the past 3 years. And for whatever reason it was, I think it's been rectified.
You heard it from the champ himself, man.
That's
the
right.
streak is alive. Appreciate you, brother. Much love. Always.
Who's next?
Love you too. My man.
Who's next?
He just said it to you. He just pointed at you and said, "You next, Chico." Chico, I just got a notification. I just got a notification. I'm under 10% on this battery.
Okay, you go ahead.
And so what I'm going to do is I'm glancing around because some of the players have finished their autograph session. So if I see somebody, I'll grab them as I head back to the Charger situation.
That's right.
But at some point, this thing is going to kick off.
And that's fine. I'm sure the chat won't mind. We'll keep them going.
Yeah,
right
and
here
I'll be able to come back. I just won't be able to come back with the mic because I'm gonna have the portable charge in.
Won't be able to come back with the mic in my hand, but it's all good.
Yeah, but I will be able to leave with my foot in your ass. Be cool.
Yeah. Here we go. Which one would you rather receive, Unc? This is an NIL question. Which one would you rather receive? $1 million NIL or a guaranteed NFL draft pick?
Wait, what's the first option again?
$1 million in NIL. NIL deal worth $1 million while you're in college, or you are a guaranteed draft pick.
Well, if I get to pick the round, I'm gonna go guaranteed draft pick because that's more than $1 million.
Exactly. You got that set paper. We the greatest basketball player ever, LeBron James or Michael Jordan.
LeBron James.
Really?
Yeah, LeBron James. He scored the most points.
He played longer.
Okay, so for the people who say he scored the most points because he played longer, why was he the first and youngest person to 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, 30,000? It had nothing to do with longevity. He broke every one of those records in fewer games than anybody else in NBA history.
Now, I can rock with you on that side of the street.
And then if you don't want to rock with that, you can simply say this: no matter who your GOAT is, no one in the history of the NBA has been this good for this long. Even if you think he's second place or third place, nobody has been in third place for 20 years. Nobody's been in second place for 20 years. Nobody's been in fifth or 10th place for 20 years. This dude has been at the top, wherever you want to put him, without any fall off for 21 years. Now, y'all can try to argue and say that don't make you the best, but that's okay.
I got to rock with you on that one right there. I like the I like the longevity of it. When you break it down, the fastest, I like that also. And I just think, man, you know, everything evolves. We watch Mike, we watch Kobe, and of course, I'm a Kobe fan. And I just think what LeBron has done, it's going to be hard to see or to imagine even somebody to come into the league and do that and play this long and be this good.
There's no desire to. And here's what I mean by desire. I'm not talking about somebody's personal feelings. There's no contractual, no marketing, no personal. It's like Cal Ripken's record. No one wants to go to work every day. Because no one has to. And it's almost like how you hear older guys talk about, man, you know, these kids transferring. We ain't transfer. Well, you didn't have the power to transfer. Oh, man, it's like the NBA, man. These people, man, hopping team to team, and you couldn't hop team to team. The owners had the power. And so, like you said, Chico, everything evolves. Like, this is where we are right now. And there's some things, it's the same thing with some of your school records, Chico. Once upon a time, people played somewhere 4 years in college and established those records.
Yeah.
Now people only playing 1 or 2 years in a place. So there's a lot of records at schools that are going to stand forever now because nobody's at that school long enough to break it. That doesn't mean the person with the record is necessarily the best person at the position ever.
Exactly. I always say when I came out, I put it like this: all-time leading tight end at UAB at the time when I came out.
Yeah.
Because 2 years later, my young bull, as they would call him, from my hometown, went right up there in a more of a tight end friendly passing offense and obliterated. If I said it correctly, my record.
If you'd have kept going, they wouldn't even know you did. Yeah, just next time, don't stop. Just keep going.
No, it's all right. I just like to point it out for the people in the back that be waiting to clip it and point it out for me. I do it myself. I raise my hand on my fouls, even if it's not a foul sometimes. Oh, the ref didn't blow the whistle. Okay, shit. Get on back down the court, baby. So, Serena Williams or Venus Williams? Which one you call?
Serena. Little sis.
Little sis, okay. If you had a chance to be, because we see like Melo, you see LeBron, and Melo is a guy who didn't win an NBA championship, but he got an Olympic gold, multiple. Would you rather be a guy that has Olympic gold medal or NBA championship?
NBA championship.
Why?
You have events throughout the year that the only people that can get in are people who have championships. The Olympics ain't but every 4 years, and I doubt if they got an event that's only for gold medalists.
Okay. And speaking of that, I just saw a video of what's his name, Michael Porter Jr. plays with the Brooklyn Nets. He was outside of a venue. I think it was some type of little club in New York where they had an NBA event or something. Might have been a private event, but he was trying to get in. They were stopping him at the door, like, who you with? Who let you here? Or what's your name? Then you see Jalen Brunson just walk behind him with his date. Come this way, Mr. Brunson. He walked right on in.
NBA All-Star Weekend, they have several events that's champions only. Like Charles Barkley can't get in. It doesn't matter who he's with, who he knows. It's for champions only. I was blessed and fortunate at the Hall of Fame when Coach Prime took me with him that I was in an area that the only people that didn't have a gold jacket was me and the two bartenders.
Wow. Exclusive access.
Yeah, I mean, you got it. Like, there's certain clubs you just got to be a member of to get in.
Mm-hmm. I got a harder one for you. Last one. You building your NFL franchise.
Mm-hmm.
You have the number 2 pick. You have Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter on the board. Who you picking?
Travis Hunter.
Why, good sir?
He can do 2 things. And it doesn't matter which one I assign him to do. It's not even about me splitting time. He has two things he could do.
I'm going Shador because of the quarterback. Because of the position
like you think
and
I'm
the
gonna fight
gravitas.
I don't like that.
You know what? Y'all go use the website uncandchico.myshopify.com where you can go get your game day merch, your black and gold edition, TMR Live, new stuff, new merch. Won't be available forever, but you can go there, look good, and get you some right now with the clean white, icy whites, and the TMR Live across the chest, Uncle and Chico logo. It's going down. Let's go. Go get you some today. Y'all know what it is, man. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, all the other good stuff, man. Uncle Chico, the biggest and the baddest. Gonna get up and up out of here.
When I was, the stress of growing up in Section 8 and everybody looking at you like you got to make it, I got so serious to the point where I really couldn't enjoy my teammates and the moment of being like the things that I did in college haven't been done since I left college. So it was a big deal. But at the time, I really didn't think anything of it because I was like, I'm going to the league. Like, so it wasn't a big deal that I was on billboards and the ESPN. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm going to the league. I'm not worried about this stuff. And I see guys now, they retweet all their stuff and they post all their stuff. And I'm thinking like, man, I didn't enjoy none of that. I don't even have a picture of, I don't know where the All-American ring that I got from junior college, like, I don't know where none of that stuff, like, I didn't relish that moment. I was so like, I'm going to the league. I'm going to the league. I got to make it. And then I get hurt and my league career is not what it was supposed to be. And I didn't enjoy the moment of when I was doing it big, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm looking back and going like, man, you set all these records and, and it wasn't.
If you want to make a difference, this is how you start off with your first meeting with your coaching staff. You got to make.
We out here Thursday night football. Shout out Big Dog Chico, man. We going up.
Y'all know what it is. It's the biggest dog Chico Tennessee, and the place to be, the BIWDOW. Yes, we're right here, baby. Folsom Field going down in a major way. Out here at Boulder where it's cold, getting busy. The Buffs about to take on the NDSU Bison. Bison versus the Buff going down right here, baby. It's about to kick off in a few minutes. Y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all tune into it live and in effect. Make some noise. Put your hands in the air. And hit the like, subscribe, come out, all the other good stuff, man. It's the biggest dog Chico Tennessee, the place to be. I'm going to be up and about the same piece in the Middle East. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Buffs.
Final score, Bison 38, Colorado 33.
Get his ass. Ball.
Miller's pass complete to number 5, Lance. Tackled by Trevor Woods. First down, Bison.
Come on, baby.
Incomplete pass, second down and 10, Bison. At the 28-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Legendary.
Step back inside.
Come on.
He's holding it.
Y'all gotta call that, dog.
Complete to number 1, Braylon Henderson. Tackled by number 3, Colton Hood.
You're not calling that, man.
Miller strikes the ball with 9 seconds remaining.
Anything can happen.
Second and 7.
God. We need a sack, dog. We need a big sack. All right, here we go. Here we go. We need a sack right here, baby. We need a sack right here. We need a sack right here. Let's go. There's the drop back. No pressure. We're going to drop. Oh, that ball's going to go out of bounds. 5 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Pin your ears back.
Down and 10 from the 47-yard
Get this bitch up. Get his ass. Get his ass. Come on now. They holding, man. Get rid of it. Hell no. Hell no. Oh, that's the ball game.
Pass is caught.
He caught it.
By number
Damn.
6, Tyler Turhart, short of the line the game. Your final score, Colorado 31. North Dakota State 26.
What did I just say? I just told him, I said, bro.
Way to go. 1-0, baby. 1-0. 31-26, the final score. Shedeur Sanders threw his 100 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns for Travis Hunter, over 100 yards. Defense showed up. Offense did what they had to do each and every time when they had to do it, scoring the touchdowns. Unstoppable pretty much in the passing game. Coach Prime kind of let them have it afterwards, saying it was a good win, but, man, we got to get better. We're going to improve off of this. We're going to learn from our mistakes, and we're going to find a way to get better. That's the main thing. So y'all stay tuned, man. First game, yeah, we got to win. 31-26, like I said, but stay tuned, all right? It's the biggest dog Chico to the city, place to be. We're going to you, bring you more updates coming to you right here from Boulder, Colorado, where we get busy, all right? We'll be up in about the same piece of the Middle East. Sure.